we are going back to revisit Iron Man, but not Iron Man 1 from 2008, was it?
Yes.
Okay, we're not going back there. We're going back to see Iron Man, the. No, not the, but Iron Man Armored Adventures from I have no idea. Can you look it up quickly? I just know that
From
it was a new show when on was it Nickelodeon or Nicktoons?
2009.
Oh, it
Because
makes
it
sense.
was
A
on.
year after the original Iron Man.
No idea how it came out.
All right.
Apparently,
Oh,
it's an American, Canadian, and French. So
I believe it. All right. So we're watching this show, and have you? I think you said you've seen some of it or all of it.
I've seen some of it.
Okay. And do you remember enjoying it or no?
It killed an afternoon.
Okay. It killed. Um, Iron Man Armored Adventures to Christian is just passing time. Nothing good,
I
nothing
thought it
bad.
was fun. I just thought it was weird that they made Iron Man like kind of box standard teenage superhero show.
Okay.
Because because it's like a year after the Robert Downey Jr. one.
Mm-hmm.
Then this came out when he's a teenager, and I'm just like, why?
You're like, I need Tony Stark as an adult so he can have a drinking problem.
Exactly. It was just no, it's just sort of weird. Just like, why did he have to be a teenager?
I remember seeing the show when it aired, and I think I loved it back then. I'm not sure. I just know that I made sure to watch every single episode because I just wanted to see it. I wanted to see how it ended, and I didn't want to miss anything. So that's
Mm-hmm.
my issue with it. Thank you all for joining us. We were watching again, just to reiterate, Iron Man Armored Adventure, and for the first episode, we have it as a combination of the first and second episode, which is a total of 40 minutes and 48 seconds. So hopefully you guys have the same version that we do. If not, we don't know how to sync it up for two separate episodes. Thank you all for joining us. You guys will pause the commentary track when I say to pause, and then you press play once the there's a credit that says a Marvel Animation Method Animation Production, which is weird. It's weird seeing those things put together because the phrasing of it. Once that credit, a couple seconds in, once that fades to black, then you guys will press play on this track. But until then, press pause now. Now we have like
Friends too.
a France connection now.
Uh, the second one.
Now, did the animation of this show bother you the first time you saw it?
No, looking at it, it looks pretty simple, but not too bad.
Executive producer of Marvel is Kevin Feige.
Oh, look at that. Did you ever watch that weird Spider-Man TV show where it was like CGI?
Yes, I remember seeing commercials for it.
Yeah, and it had Neil Patrick Harris as the voice of Spider-Man.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of what this reminded me of.
but wasn't that
But
quality bad?
I didn't mind it. I just thought it looked weird.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of reminded me of that, but uh, not as like an eyesore as that one could be at times.
Mm-hmm. Morning tea.
The way they move is just a bit awkward.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I always notice in this type of animation is that the faces don't do a good job of emoting.
Yeah, because I don't think they can because of the limited animation that they're using.
Yeah. It feels very stiff.
Yeah.
The way the face moves.
Hmm.
He looks like a porn star.
Which one, Howard
The
or?
mustache.
Oh, okay, Howard.
Oh, the open button T-shirt. The mustache.
No, if his body was a little bit like bigger, I could see it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he looks too thin for that. Well, that
That
ship
doesn't look too
model.
bad.
That ship model. Or sorry, the plane model. It looks. Eh. It looks like it wasn't moving at all, and just everything else was just passing through it.
Did you ever watch the 2007 animated movie?
No,
I saw it. It was weird. It was surprisingly dull.
I believe it because no Marvel animated stuff has been like their movies. Oh, yeah, those aren't good.
Yeah. I remember I thought it was really weird that they made him. They tried to combine like his technology and contrast that with like feudal Japan kind of thing.
Mhm.
And I just thought it came off as very, very awkward and boring. And that's the one thing I'm glad about the Iron Man and like Marvel now, was they're like, fuck the whole he his armor comes from like Japanese history. Like, no, fuck that. It's just new.
Wait, that was that where the is that what the movie said? Like he got the idea for the armor from Japanese stuff?
Well, he went to Japan or China. I can't remember where specifically. It's been a while.
Hmm.
And like his like armor is like similar to that of like the paintings he saw when he went to that country.
Hmm.
And I didn't really care for that, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, and then that's what I was afraid of when the first Iron Man came out, the
Huh.
2008 one. It's like, oh no, he's gonna go get lost in fucking Asia or some shit like that. And it's just like, oh, the samurai and all that. And thank God they didn't go that route.
Or else what?
He was already backing up even before it exploded.
I don't. I think that was the original intent, like the original story, and we're
Mhm.
like, I think it was an actual plane crash. I don't know for sure.
Mhm.
And there's no reason to ask you because you have no idea, right?
Nope.
Okay. For some reason, that mom model looks really good.
Yeah, the city looks really, really like nothing but white buildings and shit.
Mhm. I remember when I was a kid and I saw Tony's shirt with like that black like electric stuff on it. You see it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, on the collar.
Yeah. I thought that meant that his shirt was like electronic, like a device.
Yeah, I can see that.
And the contrast where everybody's happy is now all sad.
Hmm.
Like everybody's miserable now working there.
So is his dad dead then?
Yeah. His suit looks too big on him. You see all the arm room he has in the long sleeve.
It kind of seems like they wanted to do like a Lex Luthor type of deal with him.
Oh, very much so. Yeah. But I think that character has always been bald, because even
Uh-huh.
Jeff Bridges, he was bald, right?
Yeah, he was one of them. Yeah.
Wait, just to make sure that was Jeff Bridges, right? Like, or was I wrong?
Yes. Yes, it
Okay.
was.
Have I seen him in anything else? Can you remind me?
Yeah. The Big Lebowski, True Grit. I can't think of anything recently. Crazy Heart, if you're really into that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What's your favorite movie of
What
his?
the fuck? Big Lebowski.
Okay. Cause I get Jeffrey Bridges, I get him
Confused
and
with.
and Kurt Russell confused sometimes.
I can see that.
For the what's the black kid's name again? Oh, Rhodey. Like
Is it?
his
Oh,
sweater,
it's
it looks
Rhodey.
like he's wearing. It looks like the top of his underwear is outside.
Uh huh.
Damn, I wish I had his
And
memory.
there's nothing in that book.
Like whenever.
that's why I.
Oh,
That's why I always thought the show was weird because it kind of felt like this was just Spider-Man's origin story. Come on, tech witch kid in high school being a superhero. Like this belongs to Spider-Man. This isn't Tony Stark.
but to be
That's why I
f-
always thought the show
but
was weird
but to be
because it kind
fair,
of seems like he was so boring before, um, the Tony Stark one, or like he was losing popularity. They had essentially turned him into Spider-Man in the cartoon.
Spider-Man is I guess the story for him is Tony Stark just without the money, and yeah, just without the money and not as smart. But then later on
Uh
he
huh.
became as smart.
Yeah, that's why I always thought it was weird. Just like why did they have to turn him to this? Like kids could watch like cartoons where like the main character is an adult. I would think.
They can,
Okay, maybe that's too much.
they can, but I don't think. But the people themselves, I mean, the companies themselves, I don't think they want to risk that. Because
Yeah.
keep in mind, an Emoji movie actually came out, and the Troll movies exist.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my
I thought he was gonna
comparison.
kiss it.
Oh, and here's Pepper.
Yeah. That's where I know that model from.
What's the you remember this model before?
I remember. Yeah, for some reason, I always just remember this image of this person, and I always thought it belonged somewhere else.
That zoom in.
Ah.
Okay,
Oh,
and that was a
okay.
quick like a bunch of information was just dropped. We had an
Yeah.
odd zoom in, and then we cut to commercial all at the same time.
Hmm.
That was really odd.
It really was.
Oh, I just realized, unfortunately, because these are the first two episodes, we're not gonna get the intro theme, which I love.
I do not remember the intro thing.
Oh, yo, Ooh. I'm looking forward to when we see that intro. Boom! Like a very emphatic finger press.
Yeah.
I'm gonna threaten him with my Iron Man suit. I just said that. Oh, well, I was completely right, and I was making it up. Was that playing around? Wait, so he before that he was agreeing with him because they were playing around, and now he's like, "Oh wait, I don't agree with this because that alarm just reminded me about your horrible heart condition."
Right. Well, all right then.
I wonder how many of those Foley effects are just constant, are just the constant same ones
Hmm.
over and over again. I was kind of hoping he was gonna crash around
Yeah.
there for a second.
I like how quickly he's just Iron Man.
Hmm. And I think in an episode he actually does try it. Okay, there you go. I'm glad he crashed. Wow, for some reason those
Huh.
windows are strong against an armored person. Like, like if Shazam was able to crack through those windows, Iron Man should be able to crack through those windows.
Right.
Any fun facts you can talk about?
Let me check.
Something's
Mm,
wrong.
well, I can't seem to find anything.
Nothing really about the show. Oh, so he only cares about stopping the train now because he said that oh no, that the train's gonna go and destroy the whole building with hundreds of people in it. He doesn't even consider, oh, the people in the train also matter. Also, do you like this thinner version of the Iron Man suit, or you prefer like the regular kind of bulky version?
I like both, to be honest. You
Wait,
idiot.
why are all those cars just randomly stuck there? Also, is no one in that train?
No idea. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten reactions.
Yeah, because yeah, we just seen shots of the train, no people in it. So is it just carrying like storage stuff?
Yeah, too many lives. We don't know who's in the train.
But he does. He is talking about the lives of the people under, like on the freeway.
Oh yeah, that too.
Okay, I think this plane was just. I mean, this train was just hijacked with nothing in it. Just like this train, if it hits the building, it's just gonna explode because of what's inside the train. I think that's what they're going for.
Uh huh.
Come on, Iron Man, and unleash your inner Spider Man. The name is Shazam.
Yeah, you caused this.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
What was that like? Barely like 5 minutes in, he already had a recharge.
No, no, because he did get an alarm before then of like, hey, don't forget you need to charge your heart in a while.
We know what happened to your dad.
Oh, I think that was the end of episode one.
I was gonna actually tell you that too.
Yeah. Welcome back for episode two.
It's a pretty boring name. I wonder who's the genius that came up with that. Well, it looks like he's made of iron, and we're assuming he's a man. Well, Iron Man. There you go. Print
The Iron Boy.
it.
Oh wow, so basically, the Vincent D'Onofrio from Jurassic World, he works for Obadiah Stane of like, we need these raptors from to get, and we need these dinosaurs militarized.
Yep.
That character is so fucking stupid, right?
Hi,
Like,
did you hear that they're gonna commence production? And
oh yeah, like I think a while ago they said they're gonna continue on with the third Jurassic World.
yeah.
He blew up the building.
I- oh, so we're back to here. That was weird. I will say it looks weird when you see his eye through the hole.
What was he doing?
Yeah, well, what is that?
Was he planning on doing like a fist bump and then a middle finger? That was weird. I want that armor, and to emphasize, I'm putting my hand on the window and make squeaky noises.
You played Marvel's Capcom, right?
Marvel vs. Capcom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm. Were you any good with Iron Man?
I tried them. Nah, wasn't interested. Wait, but which version?
Uh, I guess the third one's the.
Uh, what? Damn. No, not really. I would say it's my top guys. Uh, are Frank West,
Mm-hmm.
Dante. Obviously, I think every player needs it. I think every
Everybody
player,
had, yeah.
Dante.
This is what had Dante.
Uh
Yeah.
huh. And I think Virgil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Frank West, Dante, Virgil, Trish, um, Nemesis,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's it. I feel like there's one other person, but I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Those were my mains.
Uh-huh.
And you, what about you? What were your mains?
Taskmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Ryu, right? That's Street Fighter.
Ryu.
Yeah, Ryu.
Okay.
Captain America.
Oh, really? Captain America.
Yeah.
Huh.
Deadpool to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
Dante. And I'm trying to remember who else is in that. No, that's it. It's a hell of a mustache. I meant a little disrespect.
Oh, and the way he looks on his knees.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, yes, this is pretty important. We're getting the Mandarin, Iron Man's top enemy.
For a sec, I heard Mandalorian. I wanted to be good with Iron Man because I always liked his finisher special, whatever. But I was never good with him on like just regular.
His finisher is just bring out that big gun cannon, right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but I always liked using him just because I was able to connect it with like Ryu's like Hadouken, like his
Mm-hmm.
Kamehameha, and then we combine that. I
Yeah,
was able to chain it with other finishers, but I could never just use him just like by himself.
mm-hmm. So be cautious because there are people who get really upset about the whole Hadouken and Kamehameha thing.
I would imagine.
Yeah. There are people that show evidence saying that the Hadouken was created first. Then there are others that say that the Kamehameha was invented first.
hmm
Oh, and that's Happy, who in the movies John Favreau plays. Okay.
She talks really really fast.
Yeah, did you not get that from the first episode?
That's
That's a big cup. I think she says that. I think it's a character trait where she says that she loves strawberry flavors.
okay.
They made sure to make her to put a lot of the expression on her, like to put effort on her.
Yeah.
That's horrifying to just lug around with helicopters. It could
yeah.
fall. Can you imagine the people in the
Imagine
U.S.
seeing that.
freaking out about
Yeah, just
that?
like I would freak the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Go outside, look up, and there's just helicopters just carrying this large thing. All right, then he has his little Sailor Moon change.
Mm-hmm. Armoring up or
Yeah.
super hearing it
Uh-huh.
up. Funny thing is, the two characters I think of like when they're getting ready to fight, like suiting up, are Static Shock when
Mm-hmm.
he changes, and Danny Phantom
Uh-huh.
when he goes ghost.
Hmm. I never saw that any Phantom.
That's sad.
You know, watching this makes me really, really miss Spectacular Spider-Man.
That's a fair thing to miss. That was that show
It had a kick-ass
intro.
opening song.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was a good show. It was fun.
the way he said it. He has the ring with him.
Oh, okay.
And he says, "I'm in control now, old man." Clean exit. Wait, clean weapon strike.
Oh, okay. We need to see it blow up 2 times.
What, you didn't know what he was doing?
It's still there.
Actually, yeah, it should have been vaporized.
Yeah, what the hell?
Is that Russia?
I have no idea.
We can now have the police and army go against Iron Man because he's trespassing.
You know, it's a good thing all of his friends are like super smart. Otherwise, you know.
Actually, we don't know if Pepper's super smart. We just know that she loves to talk a lot.
Well, uh, Rhodes is pretty smart. So
Yeah, he is. Yes. Also, how'd that thing suddenly become much quicker than before?
because we needed it to.
That's a good reason. Why? Because. Well, that was weird. We kind of needed a facial expression out of that.
Yeah, it had some problem. I could totally see these like robots being like an enemy in a video game.
Yeah. Yeah, that Foley's not good.
Wow, you suck as Iron Man, kid.
Hmm. I'm thinking these are the what's it called? Remember from the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, and that desert bug planet, we could ride that like
Mm-hmm.
one walker thing that has like 6 legs.
Is it the AT-AT?
No, not the edit from Clone Wars, from the prequel Star Wars. The one that looks like six spiders. I mean, six legs, and has like a giant cannon on top, controlled by another clone trooper.
I don't remember. Ah,
You have no idea what I'm talking about?
no. I
Okay, well, people who may know more about Star Wars than Christian, that thing that I'm talking about, yeah, I'm thinking that the people who made these robots got some design ideas from that.
he seems
It's
pretty
it's
not
going
fussed
to
about it.
explode. Not because he probably hates his job ever since
Yeah,
Obadiah took over. I'm like, I would rather. I
yeah.
have no.
I don't,
I don't have fear
I'll
dying.
gladly kill us all than to work for another day with you.
Hmm. Oh, those other weapons they're firing. Like, what exactly is that? Just like tiny laser version, like pew 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 pew. What?
Oh my god,
I'm like, wait, what? Oh, the Mandarin. I forgot.
I thought he found Jesus or some shit like that.
He's just like, my lord, you were here.
I feel like the Pepper would be like a model from like Mary Jane.
Especially with the hair.
Yeah,
But then again, didn't Pepper always have red hair? I don't know. Like
I think so.
when it Paltrow, what was her hair color in the first one?
It was red.
Oh,
Well,
then I
orange,
guess
not red. Red. It was orange,
okay.
right? Yeah.
Then I guess red or red orange is the natural hair color for Pepper.
Uh-huh.
Wait, Spider Man was basically based on Iron Man. So is Mary Jane based on Pepper, but just I guess quote unquote made her hotter? Like, is it wrong to say that?
Let's play it safe and say yeah.
But if it's a negative thing, I am sorry. But the comparison thing is very accurate. They're two. Both of them are easily comparable.
Oh, there you go. There goes Jesus.
So naturally, with just one ring, which turns him into the Mandarin, he could teleport that fast.
Yeah. So instead of the Infinity Stones, it's like the Infinity Rings. Then.
No, that's just the thing that's always been a Mandarin thing. In a way,
Okay.
the 10 rings are what gives him power, and he uses magic to go against Tony Stark's science.
Okay.
Which I wonder, if it's something that like that if that idea originally came from from the comic
Mm-hmm.
book of Iron Man versus Mandarin, because that kind
Mm-hmm.
of like idea of science versus magic, like that seems to have always been around, but using that
Mm-hmm.
as like a movie thing, or as like as an entertainment thing, I think it came from the Iron Man comic books,
Mm-hmm.
but I can easily be wrong. Because then another good example of when I think of magic versus science is in
Mm-hmm.
Ghostbusters, and we're like, it's not really magic. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's not magic if you think about it, because it's just like those supernatural, but in a way
Mm-hmm.
that is magic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where do you stand on that?
Uh, I don't know. I haven't seen enough to really have an opinion.
Enough of that. I guess battle.
Yeah,
Just thinking back home, thinking back to
maybe
autopilot.
Doom. There's something funny about Doom that you're like in a fantasy of hell, yet guns still work
Mm.
against demons.
I think he's gonna fire from his chest.
Where did you get those rings?
Who are you? Clank. Oh, I think my voice matched perfectly when he crashed. That was so comedic. I can't. Oh man, that was awkward.
Work for me? Never.
Pew! That was black. It looked green.
No,
Am I wrong or what?
it's black, right?
The Mandarins. I'm just saying Mandalorian. The Mandarin's armor color. That's black. It looks green.
Nah, man, it's black.
We'll see it right now. I see dark green.
Kinda, I can see where you're coming from.
Thank you. I have the power. I am He-Man. So those were a couple of 2 episodes. Nothing really much to say, right?
No. Other than I really want to watch Attack of the Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's fair. You could watch it like right after, because I think it's on Netflix, isn't it?
Is it? Holy shit.
Wait, let me just check right now. The Spectacular. Hey, the first thing that shows up is the Spectacular Now. I don't know.
Probably not.
Why'd you say that?
No, just going based off of how you're sounding.
Anything really to say about Art Adventures for the first 2 episodes? Did you have fun? Was it okay or
It was okay.
was it okay?
Nothing much in that, other than like they just made a Spider-Man.
All right, and yeah, the animation will still bother me at some points, like we just saw in the ending of like
Uh-huh.
Iron Man. You don't want me as an enemy. Work for me. Never. That's a great example of like the badness of this animation. And just
Yeah.
like this is how bad it can get.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Thank you all for listening to us for Iron Man Armored Adventure for the first 2 episodes conjoined together. You hear us again. Maybe for the next episodes of the show, and if not, oh well. Hopefully you all have a good day, and you hear us next time. Goodbye.